We're gonna get a dog today! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ciao a tutti, bentornati sul mio canale, oppure benvenuti. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Katie. I live in southern Italy with my husband Connor and, drumroll please, our dog Kiro. Questa è la mia novità oggi. Abbiamo adottato un cane. Siamo americani, ho anche la mia cittadinanza italiana. Abbiamo vissuto qua in Puglia da 6 mesi. A few months ago, I started volunteering every weekend to walk the dogs at this local dog shelter here. And really pretty quickly, almost immediately, I fell in love with Kiro, a 2-year-old mutt. My heart melts. Kiro was his name at the shelter too, and we like it, so we've kept it. So I'd go every weekend. I did this for about a month and a half. We both wanted to adopt a dog, but there were a lot of other considerations. We were a little unsure about making this leap. I've talked about wanting a dog for a really long time. Like definitely for as long as Connor and I have been together. Connor, how long have we been together?
7 years.
7 years. I've talked about wanting to get a dog. And it's never been the right time. Circumstance has never been right. Like in our dynamic, you've been the one who... Will you do a confessional, please? Will you do a confessional?
I've been the bad guy in this situation, even though, like, we both love dogs and want dogs, but I'm always like, when she's like, I want a dog, then I'm like, well, here's a practical reason why we can't do that right now. Our lives are always changing. Like, are we sure we want to do that? But, the moment she saw this dog, I knew that it was inevitable, and I'm very, very excited.
Right, so after a lot of conversation, are we really ready for this cold feet? You know the decision we made. We're gonna get a dog today. It's happening. It's actually happening. How do you feel?
I'm excited. Emozionato.
Anch'io. So we picked him up, took him to get a proper doggy makeover. I honestly didn't even know what he looked like. Like, little did I know that matted, molting fur he had, that there was this really gorgeous coat underneath it all. Basically, there was just a lot of hair he needed to get rid of. So we took him home and we started settling into life with Kiro in it. Everything was completely new to him. He had lived his entire life up to this point in the shelter. So it was so fun watching him experience the world for the first time. But there were some negative parts to that. It was really tough when we took him to the port and they started shooting off fireworks. He was freaking the freak out. Eventually, to get him back home, Connor had to pick him up and walk back with him. And we've started taking him to a dog trainer. So now he can sit, he can lay down. We've still got a lot to work on, and it might take a little bit longer because we actually can't go to the trainer now because our car was stolen.
The car's been stolen. It was right where that car is now. Last night, put the steering wheel lock that I bought on, and the car is gone. I'm kind of speechless. I'm really bummed about Italy right now. It's been a long day in the immigration office as well, and it didn't go anywhere. So that's a fun reality of living here too. I want to give a quick shout out to the dog shelter where I got Kiro, where I've been volunteering. The volunteers who work there are super awesome. They're really friendly. In fact, I am still going back and volunteering to walk the dogs even after we have Kiro because he does have 2 sisters who are still in the shelter, so I've got to go check on them, give them some love, take them for walks. So let's hear from a couple of these friendly faces.
Ciao Alessandro, e perché tu vieni qua?
Io vorrei fargli un po' di compagnia, mi piace e non vedo l'ora di farlo.
È il mio impegno tutte le settimane per poter dare un po' d'amore a questi cagnolini e nello stesso tempo riceverlo.
Loro non hanno voce e noi siamo la loro voce.
So yeah, we're really enjoying life as dog parents. I am trying actively to not make my social media feed all about him, which is why Connor started his own Instagram account for Kiro at Kiro dalla Puglia. It has been so awesome for Connor and I to go on our kind of normal adventures.
That is Castel del Monte.
To have Kiro as our third partner in crime. And that's it. Now we have our dog, Kiro. Say hi. Kiro. Kiro. There he is. Thanks to the Patreon community. Thanks so much to the Quirky Club. They support me, and in return, they get things like monthly recipes, live pizza night chats. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell these folks what not to forget.
Don't forget to keep it quirky.
Always, because Kiro keeps it quirky. Kiro keeps it really, really quirky. Alla prossima. Ciao.